Our topic is about web development with C++. Web development is the process of building and maintaining websites and web applications. It involves various aspects, including designing the user interface, writing the code that powers the website's functionality, and ensuring the website is accessible and performs well. C++ is a powerful, high-performance programming language, while it is widely used for web development as language like Python, JavaScript. It offers advantage in specific scenarios. Performance. C++ excels in performance-critical applications. This makes it suitable for web applications demanding high speed and efficiency, such as real-time application or those handling large amount of data. Control. C++ provides low-level control over system resources, allowing for fine-tuning and optimization of web applications. Existing infrastructure. Organizations with existing C++ infrastructure might find it advantageous to leverage their expertise and resources for web development.
CPP CMS is high-performance web application framework written in C++. Its key features include high performance, handle high user loads efficiently. Web Application Framework provide tools for creating web applications, managing HTTP requests, templates, and databases. Dynamic content support allows for dynamic content generations similar to PHP or Python framework. RESTful API support easily build RESTful APIs. In short, CPP CMS is a powerful tool for build scalable and dynamic web application.
For setting up CPP CMS, to get started with CPP CMS, you all need is C++ compiler, CPP CMS, and Boost library. Ang C++ compiler po ay kaipuan po siya para i-translate ang C++ code sa machine code para mas maintindihan sa ginagamit na computer. Ang CPP CMS naman po ay para sa pagbuo ng mabilis, scalable, at secure na mga web application gamit ang C++. Boost library. Ang Boost library naman po ay kaipuhan po siya para mag-provide sa additional na functionality and reusable code para sa C++ and para mas madali mag-develop sa application.
So, here are the steps. Number 1, install CPP CMS. Follow the installation guide on the CPP CMS website. Number 2 is create a simple web server. It set up a basic server that can listen to HTTP requests and response.
Step 3 is handle HTTP requests. Learn how to process requests, route to specific actions, and return HTTP responses. This kapag may nag-request ng isang web page o ibang impormasyon, kailangan malaman ng iyong server kung ano ang himuon at kung paano ito dadalhin sa tamang aksyon sa iyong server. Halimbawa, kunin ang impormasyon mula sa database at kung paano ibabalik ang response or ang web page or data sa nag-request na browser. So, step 4 is templates for dynamic content. It is use CPP CMS templates to dynamically generate HTML based on user input. Ang dynamic content ay nangangahulugang ang nilalaman ng isang web page ay maaaring magbago depende sa kung sino ang tumitingin ito o kung ano ang kanilang ginagawa. Example sa D is ang pag-login or paghanap. Sa pamamagitan ng template sang CPP-CMS, maaari kang automatic na bumuo ng HTML batay sa this user input or iba pang data.
So, this code is written in C++ and nakikita siya by using the CPP-CMS library. It defines a simple web application that outputs Hello World in HTML format. First, you can include CPP-CMS application.h. This include the base class for CPP-CMS applications. Include CPP-CMS service.h, the service class for handling requests, and include CPP-CMS http.response.h. This is the class for handling HTTP responses. You can also include IOStream is the standard input and output stream library. And put the class Hello World public CPP-CMS application to defines a class named Hello World that inherits from CPP-CMS applications. Hello World CPP-CMS service and SRV CPP-CMS application or SRV. This is the constructor for the Hello World class, taking a CPP-CMS services object as a parameter and initializing the base class. And virtual void main std string URL overrides the main function from the base class, which is called when a request is handled. It takes a URL string as a parameter. And response out HTML body h1 hello world h1 body HTML. This line generates the HTML output. It gets the response object, writes to its output stream, and sends the HTML code for Hello World to the client. This code designed to handle exceptions and run a service. It starts by defining the main function, which accepts command line arguments inside a try block. It initializes a service object named SRV and an application object named app, then run the service.